One Piece Maniacs, Pokemaniacs, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. This is something a little different. This is the first time we're ever going to open a One Piece TCG product on this channel. If you guys have watched us in the past, you know we pretty much are primarily a Pokemon channel. We open a lot of Pokemon. Recently, we've been selling our collection, open up a little bit here and there, and just talking about some Pokemon news and sharing our thoughts, opinions of Pokemon in general, mainly the TCG, part of the Pokemon hobby. And I know right now One Piece is absolutely huge, blowing up like crazy. The value of some of these really rare cards are in the thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. I saw a card that was listed for $100,000. Like, are you kidding me right now? I'm pretty sure none of those cards are in these 3-packs. This set is not a very popular set. I've done a tiny bit of research on. But right now, One Piece, it's really hard to find. Scalpers are all about One Piece because, again, the cards, not only are the sealed items just blowing up in value, if you can find some of those manga cards, they're thousands of dollars. Pokemon, there's really no cards, thousands of dollars unless you get a really old card or a really rare cards, PSA 10. And even then, that market's kind of fluctuating a little bit at this point, going in the downturn. So I figured let's have a little fun. Let's open up a new-ish One Piece product. This is a volume of 3. I do remember seeing the OG. Look, I remember when One Piece first started coming out, and I'm just like, I like Pokemon. Personally, I watch One Piece anime. I've watched One Piece anime from the very beginning. I've seen all the episodes. I'm up to date. I watch it religiously on Crunchyroll. I have for years and years and years. Can't wait for the Elbaf, if that's how you say it, arc that's coming up in a few months. Love the Egghead Island arc. Again, anybody loves One Piece anime, drop me a comment, smash the thumbs up. I'm all about One Piece anime. I've never gotten into the cards, though. I think I bought a couple of things I bought like a tin way back. I don't believe I showed it on the channel. And I actually still have a sealed starter deck with Yamato, because I like Yamato. So I just bought it, just sitting somewhere. Didn't open it. I don't really think it has much value at this point. Maybe in 20 years, right? The way One Piece is blowing up right now and the anime is not going anywhere anytime soon, those cards might become super valuable. I should have bought them early on, but I never did. But anywho, so we've got this Devil Fruit, this Law. I'm not going to try to say the Trafalgar Law. Basically, it's a heart. It's a Devil Fruit. And those of you that know the anime know what the Devil Fruits are. They give you the powers. We're not going to talk about the anime and get into the lore of One Piece here. We're just going to open up this box and get into the TCG cards. So this you can find at Walmart right now for like 26 bucks and change plus tax. I believe the market is close to 40. I saw it in a card shop for 50. It's kind of steep, but One Piece is on fire. People are taking advantage of it. So I saw this last week and didn't buy it. And they had more of them that they restocked at the Walmart by me this week. Again, I primarily open Pokemon product. I'm stopping that en masse. I'm just opening a little bit here and there that I find out in stores. Again, if that. Maybe once a week we're opening. I'm going to figure out how to get this thing out of here, first of all. So it's just kind of like this big plasticky fruit thing. There we go. So let's get this out and show you guys what's inside. I don't see the cards. I'm guessing the cards are inside the heart. So the back shows basically you've got the 3-packs. Tells you kind of the rarities in the set of the particular card. If you guys want to zoom in, if you're curious on those. You got, I guess, a promo card and then promo sleeves. So I don't think the promo card is probably worth anything at this point, but it's falling apart here. I gotta figure out how to put this back on. Okay, so we got this heart. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely probably should have bought the original ones because I think the original one is like over $100-some in value. But again, this one, since it's still out and about, I just think it's kind of cool because it's in the shape of a heart. I don't know. I like Law, the character Law. So we're going to open this up, see what's inside. Kind of like comes apart real easy. So again, we got our 3 packs. We'll take a look at those in a moment. We got this Your Turn promo card, I believe. Now, if I'm looking at the back, there's one of 2 cards. These are probably not really worth anything, but you know what? Maybe in 10 years, this will be worth something. I mean, I'm looking at the centering of it. It looks a little bit off center if that's a thing with One Piece cards, like it is with Pokemon cards, but not too far. And then we've got these sleeves. I think there's just 10 of them. So, I mean, these are really cool sleeves. We got a good one. I think the other one would have been just basically a red heart. So I really like these sleeves. This amazing artwork with Law and Corazon. Again, I know One Piece in and out. I've watched all the episodes, love it. It's my favorite anime of all time, always will be. Love One Piece. You laugh, you cry, and then you start all over again. It's an amazing series, show. Some of the episodes are a little slow, yes, but if you're a fan, you'll love it regardless. And some of the episodes and the certain arcs are drawn out a little too much. But again, we can talk about One Piece anime another time. But again, so we got this cool promo card with, I think it is Corazon. I think he's talking to the young version of Law. Again, this is one of the arcs. I think it was maybe the Dressrosa arc, where there's like a flashback of Law and his interaction with Corazon as he grew up. So again, I love One Piece. And these sleeves are cool. So we got 3 packs here. And these packs, they're folded over a little bit. It's One Piece, I think it's Series 12. And all 3 of these packs are the same, which I think that's kind of a thing with One Piece. I don't think they have different characters on the packs. You got Roronoa, Zoro. We got Mihawk. So we got these 3 packs. I don't feel that these are popular packs. There's no God packs in this series. So I think the thing with One Piece is you can weigh, I think it's that red pack. It's one of the newer ones. You can weigh those packs for God packs, and anybody that knows Pokemon knows what God packs are. And I've seen videos of people doing it in the store. You probably aren't supposed to do that, so you might get kicked out if they catch you. I don't know. But I haven't seen One Piece since that became, like, huge. And I don't really know how to open these as far as, like, what the chase card order is. I don't really know much about the chase cards. We're just going to look at these cool cards. So we got Robin. Yeah, I guess we'll find out and see. This is kind of like, I don't know if this is a little bit glossy. No, that artwork is amazing in some of these cards. We got Buggy. Oh, that guy's Fujitora. I forget this guy's name. Virgo, he's not a big character. So we got Zoro. We got another Law. We got a Kuzan. Cool artwork. Ooh, we got this looks like a foil card of Pudding. Again, this is a beautiful card. I don't know if there's any value to this. I'll have to look these up after. And we got a Your Turn card, which looks like somewhat of a reverse card using Pokemon lingo. So this Pudding card, again, I don't think it's a really valuable card. Again, this is like the first time I'm really looking at One Piece. But it's Pudding, and it is what looks to be like hollow. So I guess we'll sleeve it up. And, the centering looks okay. I don't know what the centering's like on One Piece. Again, I'm a Pokemon card guy. But, cool card. Again, it's got a different backing, so maybe that's more of like the chase card, if you will. Although this card here looks like it's, I don't know if this is anything either. This kind of looks like glossy on the side, so I'll have to look these cards up, but I think, and there's like a red card here, so I don't know what this means. I don't know if any of these cards have value. I'll have to look them up after. I didn't really do much homework, but again, I love One Piece, and I really don't want to get into it as far as, the hobby. Once in a while, I might buy something, but I saw this the other day, and I thought about getting it, and I didn't. So I said, you know what? It's there again. And the scalpers did not want this. But you're getting 3 packs. And I do think you can get some valuable cards in this pack. Again, everybody's probably chasing the God packs out of that one set. I don't know what number that set is, the newer one. It's kind of hard to open these packs, actually. Maybe that's not a good thing. Yeah, this pack is not working with me here. So yeah, any One Piece fans out there, drop me a comment. Let me know. Again, I've watched One Piece from the actual beginning of One Piece. So, alright, we got a Kuma card here. Yeah, I don't think this is a rare card or anything. It's hard to tell. It doesn't look shiny or anything. Let me move these out of the way here. So second pack of 3. We got an Elvita card. Pretty cool artwork. Oh yeah, the artworks in these cards are amazing. I just don't really know the value of any of these cards. I'll have to look into it for sure. Okay, we got a cool Zoro card. not holographic or anything. It's probably just an uncommon, is my guess. We got a Shanks. Looks kind of like a reverse type card. I mean, Shanks is awesome. Shanks is one of the most powerful characters in One Piece. We got a Both Burst. I don't know what that means. And then we got another one of these cards, which was in the other pack, so it must not be really of any value. But I'm thinking that the Shanks is probably something of a little bit of value, maybe, because it looks similar to the Pudding card. Pretty cool card. Yeah, I've seen some of the One Piece cards in card shops, and there's some very expensive cards. And I don't know enough about the different cards, but this seems like a normal card since it was in both packs. So we got one more pack on our One Piece first opening. So let me know in the comments, are you a One Piece collector? Do you like the anime and not really the cards? Again, I don't plan on getting into the cards. I'm trying to sell my Pokemon collection. Again, I'm going to buy now and then. And if I see any One Piece, I might get a pack or two just for shits and giggles, you know, just so we can see what the hype is all about with One Piece. I mean, if you'll watch anime, of course you're going to love the cards. You got a cool Kinemon there. And what else do we got? We got Poker. I don't remember Poker. This goofy guy. Got another Zoro card there. Yeah, just a regular card. It's not glossy or anything. And then this card, I don't know who Seto is. I don't remember that. Alright, we got a Sanji, which again doesn't look like it's a super rare card or anything. Ooh, this looks like a good card. Ooh, we got a Reiju, yo. I think this is a good card. This looks like a special card. Look at this Reiju. This is beautiful. Reiju's one of my favorite female characters, actually. This is kind of exciting. This might be a good card, guys. I don't know. I will have to look this one up, but it looks different compared to, let me see, these Shanks. I don't know. It does look a little bit different. What do you guys think? Is this a valuable card? It's pretty cool. Beautiful card. I'll have to look this one up. I mean, the artwork is stunning on this. I love this card. We'll see. Maybe it's worth a few bucks. I don't know. But anywho, guys, so what do you think of One Piece? I love One Piece. I love the anime. These cards are cool. But I do know that the market is just going through the roof. Like, you think Pokemon's crazy? One Piece is on fire right now. So we'll check out the value of these cards, see if they're worth anything. If there's anything that's got some decent value, we'll post in the comments to let you guys know. So yeah, if you're out at Walmart, give this a shot for 26 and change, I think it was. So let's call it 27, 28. You get 3 packs, so what's that, like $9 a pack. But again, I don't know what the market is on the packs either right now. Again, I don't think that's a popular set, and the value of most of the cards are not really expensive. But there's got to be at least some in there that are worth some money, right? I mean, you compare it to Pokemon, look at the Pokemon cards. There's way more value in One Piece. So if you're out there looking for value, obviously One Piece is fairly new in the TCG universe. So who knows? The sky's the limit, I guess. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I thought it'd be interesting to open One Piece. So if you guys find this interesting, let me know. If you want to see some more One Piece, I'll probably get what I can every week. I can get a pack or two. It's not going to break the bank. But I appreciate your support. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, we tried something new. So let me know what you think. We'll see you in the next one. Woo!